In January of 2020, I heard some hype about some kid that people have been talking about. Oh, this kid's all this great and everything like that.
Actually, it was the day before my birthday. We had a practice, and I didn't feel too good, and I was, ending up for my practice, and I was actually about to take the bus over to my friend's house.
He goes to Alderdice High School, and a lot of our kids also that are in the RBI program and the hardball program go to Alderdice.
And Coach Nelson walked in, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Coach Nelson, I heard a lot about you," and he got to know me a little bit, and he wanted me to go take some practice swings and some swings to see how I was, and I told him no. I told him I wasn't feeling too good.
He didn't know our program, and he didn't know who I was, and so continued to follow up and invited him to different practices and workouts at the Pirates Community Baseball Center at the Shadyside Boys and Girls Club. Over time, I kind of got to know him and talked to him a little bit, and he told me his goal.
I want to be a professional baseball player. And I was like, at first, I want, education is important, and I said, I want to play D1 baseball, and he kind of looked at me and was, I don't know.
And I'll be very candid, I said, well, you got a lot of work to do.
And I told him, I was like, okay, well, I want to be a D1 baseball player, and I'm going to be a D1 baseball player. So I was adopted at 5 weeks old. I was adopted into a white family, and for now, I'm very blessed and grateful that I have a family that takes care of me and they love me. Ever since I was born, really, and could walk and could swing a bat, I was always playing ball, and my parents would try and give me trucks to play with, and I'd use them for like 10 minutes and get a ball and play with the ball, and so it's just always what I've loved to do. And my best friend Ethan would come over, and we just play out there all day and hit these little balls in the highway. And we got the chance to go to Cooperstown when I was 12, and to Cooperstown, the Field of Dreams, the big tournament. It was great, and then my family went to Toronto after for a little vacation, and that's when I got the news that there was a chance we were going to be moving to the Dominican Republic. We lived there for 3 years, and getting there was one of the hardest times of my life. I was not a good, state of mind at the time, and it was just hard, and I would skip school because I was just sad, and I would just lay in my bed all day because I thought that would make things feel better. I had to change my mindset and tell myself that this is what I got to do. We wanted me to get recruited for college, and I did as well, and I knew that down there I wouldn't have the opportunity. My parents didn't want to move back. I was 15 years old at the time, and I moved back, and I was without my parents. I didn't know exactly how everything would go, and nothing ever goes as planned, and so one of our close family friends, I stayed at their house, and I'm very grateful that they let me. I was staying with my best friends for the weekends, and I would bring my suitcase wherever I had to go, and I would stay there for a couple days, and then I would have to take the bus home, take it back over to my other house that I was staying at. So weekends were hard, and Sunday nights were tough. I was very tired, and switching houses was tough, but I would get there and go to school for the week, finish my homework if I had any, take a shower, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, and do it all over again.
So he really took the initiative and the drive of, you said you want to be a Division I player. There was a pandemic. You still kept working hard during that. And being able to do all of that work alone at home and then bring it to practice on his own and go from, February, he was maybe, let's see if he makes varsity, to June, he has Division I offers, is just phenomenal.
I told him in February, I want to be a D1 baseball player, and I just remember the first day when I got my first offer for a D1 school, and I lost it. I got off the phone with them, and I went downstairs, started talking to my parents. I tried to tell them what happened, and I just started bawling my eyes out and started crying.
The thing that's much more impressive for me is he's a better person than he could ever be a baseball player. There's a lot of opportunities for him to go and play on established teams, to go and play with other organizations. But I think the thing that separates Robert and makes him special is he really understands that a lot of people have helped him, get to where he is today, and he wants to take that and help the next generation of players as well.
I want to continue playing with the RBI program in Pittsburgh hardball because the things that I do can set the path up for kids in other age groups and the younger kids coming up through the program. And as minorities, it's harder, and some people look different on us, and some people don't believe that we can do it.
He may be the first one to really have all of this success, but I anticipate there'll be a lot more in the future because of the doors that he's opened and because of the doors that the Pirates have allowed us to open through the RBI program, the support of the hardball program, the support of the different things that Brian and I have tried to do in the city in terms of baseball and softball initiatives.
You know, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I have, you know, made it somewhere, and you know, the things that I do can set the path for the younger kids and give them opportunities that they may not have had if, you know, I didn't go through the process. There's always that dream is out there, and so chase it, and there's no reason to stop.